Already we are discussed. There is two types of forces are there. You know very well. Already we discussed that about types of forces. The two types of forces are there. One is the contact forces, another one is the non-contact forces. Already we are discussed or not? Yeah, one is the contact forces, another one is the non-contact force. Which one is called non-contact force? Which one is the contact force? Which the body physically, one is the contact with another body. Okay, now yes, it will be give the force on the body. That is the called what? Contact forces. That is the called what? Contact forces. What is the non-contact forces? When one body physically not a contact with the other body, okay, and it will be give the influence of its force. It is called the non-contact forces. Like a this chalk piece is a fall down. How? Because of gravitational force of Earth. Okay. Now there is a I want to take my bag or otherwise the textbook. That is the contact force. Why? Because physically I'm contact with that book and I want to bring the book. I want to lift the book. Okay. Now yes, the position of the book is a changes. That's why it is a called contact force. Physically, when we contact with other body, the force is applied on it. It is a called a contact force. In case we are not applied any force on it, we are applied only we are applied a force without the contact. It is called non-contact forces. Here there is how many types of contact forces are there? How many types of contact forces are there? Yes, there is a what we are consider. There is we consider four types mainly. One is the frictional force. Okay. Second one is the muscular force. Okay. Third one is a tensile force. Fourth one is a yes, it is called as normal force. Mainly, we are considered four types of forces. This lesson you have in the next academic year, first lesson, force. Okay, in the 8th class you have it already. It is in the 6th class of IIT Foundation. It is there. Yes, there is a how many types of forces are there? Four types in a contacts. Okay, what is that? One is a muscular force. Another one is a frictional force. Another one is a yes, tensile force. Another one is a normal force. Simple things only. Muscular, nothing but our muscles are working. Okay, now muscles are given force. Yes, that is called muscular force. Okay, the axes are okay. Whatever the quantity is there, that will be yes, driven by the horse. Okay, because of it muscle force. Got it or not? Boxing, it is one of the muscle force. Got it or not? Yes, we are doing the works. Okay, that is muscle force. Agriculture works done by the buffaloes. That is the muscle force. These are all muscle forces. Okay, musculars are working. Okay, that is the called muscle force. Next, our lesson, frictional force. Friction is nothing but what? One body is moving on another body. One body is moving on another body. At that time, whatever the motion of the body is there, that is opposed by the surfaces. Okay, clear or not? Whatever the force contained between the two contact surfaces, it is called frictional force. It is called what? Frictional force. Got it or not? This is only about a frictional force. I hope you got it. Okay, what is the frictional force, students? There is a one body is a contact with another body. Okay, the surfaces are reluctant to the motion of the body, opposes the motion of the body. Yes, because of one force, that force is only called what? Yes, frictional force. Okay, clear or not? Yes, during between the two surfaces, one is a contact with another one. There is a one force is applicable. That force is only called frictional force. Got it or not? That force is only called a frictional force. I hope you got it here. Yes. And next, friction. Yes, according to the Newton laws of motion, a body continuously means a state of rest or of uniform motion in a straight line unless the external force is acting on it. That is called what? Newton's first law. Okay, now. But every time may not it is a possible. Correct or not? Okay, unless until the external force is acting on the body is not a changes its a present state. But I want to prove you there is it is a what actually yes this body is a now it is a moving. Okay, clear or not? Now it is a moving. and it will be stops here because of what actually? Yes, it stops somewhere. Okay, clear or not? Yes, suppose I am taken here and it will be moving now up to some distance. It is a moving up to some distance. It is a moving. Afterwards, stop it. Who stopped it actually? Who stopped it? Which force? Frictional force. Okay, clear or not? Newton first law correct only. Newton said correct only, not a wrong. Okay, clear or not? Newton what said? Up to force is acting on the body not changes. It's the present state. Actually, our chalk piece is moving what? Moving here because of what? There is a gravitational force, whatever attracted towards when we bend it is like that. It is a moving. But every time it is moving like that only? No. You know very well, you are kicking the ball, one football, once. It will be moving like that only up to a lot of time. When you are given force, then who it stops? Yeah, frictional force is the stops. There is an invisible force. Invisible force is there here. Okay, according to Newton first law, it will be compulsory continue some motion only. Then it not stops. Why? Because we are not applied any external force on that football. We are kicking the ball. That is a moving. It is moving only compulsory. Why? Because no one is acting any force on it. Na? Anyone is acting another force. Anyone stops it. Any other person may stops again. It is called external force. But which external force is working on it? Suppose you are hitting the four by cricket. Today onwards IPL started. Now then they hit the ball by the batsman. It will be moving with somewhat velocity. It will be continue up to that body. It is a continue out of the stadium also. It will be moving like that only. Suppose their way is available. It will be moving like that only. No, got it or not? Yeah, there it will be one force is there between the surface and as well as the body. That is only called what? Frictional force. Got it or not? That is called frictional force. Okay. Yes. There is, suppose you have to check it. There is two types of bodies I am taken here. There is, it is about it is a pencil. It will be traveled up to this distance. Got it or not? Once check it, this pen is moving here only. Okay, the same body or not here. Got it or not? I want to give the running race between these two bodies. Okay, once check it, it is not moving that much. Okay, it is stopped here. But when we are taken a pencil, it is stopped here only. Pen is moving now. Okay, now why there is the same pace? It is not moving, it is moving. Why? Because it is a contain more friction. It is a contain less friction. Got it or not? Yeah, I hope you got it here. Less friction, more friction. Okay, suppose you want to walk on a particular floor, and every floor you are moving with the same force only. No, when there is a very smooth floor, it is there. You are want to make somewhat careful steps. Okay, clear or not? Yes. What you are do that at time, you are not put your foot forcefully. Slowly are put on that particular thing. Why? What is the reason behind of it? You know, you don't know. We are using science there. What is the science? Friction. Okay, now we are given what somewhat of friction. Okay, now in case we are given a not a friction, it is not possible to walk. Okay, clear or not? Yes, we skid down. Okay, why we are not possible to walk on an ice cube? It is a possible to walk on an ice. Very big ice cube it is there. Okay, when we stand on that one, it will be what? You are making dancing on that. Clear or not? It is not a possible to stick on that ice. Okay, clear or not? Why? Because it is very smooth compared with the floor. Okay, when there is a smooth is there, it will be the body. Okay, but when there is a smooth surface is not there, the body is not easily moved. Okay, clear or not? Why? What is the reason behind of it? Yeah, that is only our frictional force. Okay, there is one force is there. That force is stops the motion because of one surface is a contact with the another surface. This is the second lesson of your 8th class actually. Okay, friction. Okay, clear or not, all the students? There is what is the friction? Yes, how many types of frictions are there? The friction is evil or devil. Okay, clear or not? Sometimes it is evil, sometimes it is devil. Okay, without the friction, we are not possible to walk without a friction. There is a no file by the matchstick. Got it or not? What we have to do? We are frictioned it. Okay, clear or not? Without a friction, so many applications are there. But because of friction, so many problems are also there. Okay, why there is a aeroplane that shape only? Okay, why there is cars are that shape only the front side? Why they are not contained like a bike? Sorry, bus. Bus is contained this particular shape like this, but car is contained this type of a curved shape. Why like that it is? There is also friction is a main role played here. Okay, clear or not? Yeah, there is a once go with our textbook component. There is a given what somewhat examples of the page number 100. Once check it here. So many examples are given. Yes, yeah, what is given here? There is a particular spring available here. For the spring, when we are pressing one ball, it will be moves on the surface. Okay, but after some distance, it may stops. Who stops it actually? The friction, whatever the contact is there between a ball and as well as that particular flow. Got it or not? And as well as there is a so many forces are applied on the body in that particular diagram is a given. The diagram is called a free body diagram or force body diagram. FBD diagram is called actually. Okay, whatever the diagram is given here in the page 100. The one second, one black, one wooden flag is the what of take is on a one particular floor. There is a how many forces are working on it. That whatever the diagram given that information, that type of the diagram is called what a free body diagram or a force body diagram, FBD diagram. How many forces are contained in that particular body? The information given by this diagram. Got it? Now here there is the touch. Here, it will be contained of what actually it will be contained like this. Then the different forces are there. It is a part of frictional force. It is a called what? It is a part of frictional force. It is a called applied force. It is a called what? Applied force. It is a called what? A frictional force. Got it or not? Applied force is nothing but what here? When we are applied one force, okay, against that, then the frictional force is working. Okay, we are moving the body in this direction, but frictional force is moving in this direction. Okay, there is a one more force we are discussing. There is a normal force. It is called what? Normal force. And against the normal force, weight is the working. Okay, clear or not? So many normal forces are there, weight is the working. Yes, got it or not? And as well as in case we are suspended the body in the air, tension force is the working. Okay, clear or not? One second, suppose I am taken a car here. Okay, clear or not? What the forces are working when the car is running? Okay, clear or not? I am taking here one car. Car is moving in this particular direction. Got it or not? In this particular direction. How many forces are working on it? Yeah, that is the engine is working. That is the applied force. Got it or not? It is the applied force working. Okay, clear or not? And between the ties, where the friction here? No, there is a between the ties and as well as the road. Okay, now the car totally touch with the surface. No, no, it is on ties. The ties and as well as this particular road is a given one force. That is a called what? That is a called frictional force. Got it or not? And next, here it is a called what? Applied force. It is a called what? Frictional force. Okay, got it or not? And as there is a two forces working. Okay, now weight are working here. W1 and as well as the W2. Against to these normal forces are working. Got it or not? In case the ties are not there, the car is fall down or not? Okay, clear or not? Like that, this much of forces are working on the body. When we are represent one particular on the particular diagram, all this type of forces, how many forces are working on it, that gives the information about a force, whatever working on the body, that is called FBD. FBD, force body diagram. Got it or not? Yes, the forces are represented in that particular body. Got it or not? Suppose we are walking. How it is a possible? You are not a possible to walk on what? Air. It is possible to walk on water? No. Why? Because there is not given that much of friction. Okay, clear or not? Suppose there is a one smooth road, it is there. We are easily walk on it, but there is a somewhat rough road in there. It is not a possible to walk it is on easily. Got it or not? When there is a road is a very smooth, the car is moving without acceleration only. Okay, it will be without accelerate working only. It will be easily moved, but there is a somewhat rough road is there. Okay, that much of easily it is not moves. Okay, what is the problem? There is a when there is a rough surfaces are there, more friction is given by it. Friction is nothing but because of one surface is a contact with another surface, it opposes the motion. Got it? Please note down this particular diagram. PD. For the car and as well as for that yes, this particular black of the body. D has PD. Yeah. Also, next, what is the cause for the friction then? Yes. Cause of friction. What is the main cause of friction? What is the main cause of friction? Yeah, main cause of friction is irregularities of the body. Yes. What is that irregularities? Actually, every body shape, different shapes are there, and all along the different smoothness, different roughness is there. Okay, because of that irregularities, okay, one is moving on another one easily is not a possible. Okay, clear or not? The tiles are easily rolling on the yes, where on the particular road. In case you may get any idea, the tiles why it is not in a rectangular shape. Okay, clear or not? Why the tiles are not a contain on a triangular shape? Yes, when you take a triangular shape of the body, okay, it will be travel more distance compared with the sphere. Correct or not? Yes, one sphere is there, one triangle is there like this. Suppose I am taking triangular shape of the okay, yes, car tiles. What happens once imagine yourself? Okay, yes, it will be how much area one rotation purpose, how much area it is travel? Only it will be travel after this much of distance only. But when it will be bend, okay, yes, this is the first one. This is the third carbon. Yes, second carbon is a come to here. Okay, here or not? Yes, and third carbon come to here. It is a travel how much distance? This much of distance may travel. But what is the problem? What is the problem? Yeah, it will be not that much of contact surface is connected with the surface of whatever it will touch. Got it or not? Suppose you take here, it is more surface touch with the what ground, but it is not contact surface. The small surface is only contacting. It will be also moving. It will be not moved, but it will be not given more friction. Because of that, it will be skid down. That's why only there is a scientist are not offered that size as in a triangular shape. Okay, got it? But it will be travel long distance for one rotation compared with this one. Okay, got it or not? That much of importance is there for a friction. Okay, these irregularities, because of these irregularities only, the friction may get. Got it or not? Yes, and as well as the friction is the mainly depending on the two factors. Yes, friction is depending on only mainly two factors. What is the first factor? Then it is about the nature of the two surfaces in a contact with each other. Nature, normal forces with the surface are being processed together, pressed together. Got it or not? Actually, two factors. I thought you understood normal force what it is. Okay, already so many times I am discussed with you. Suppose there is a here this body is a contact with this one. Why it is become stable now? Okay, why it is become stable? Suppose I am taking here. Why it is become stable? Suppose it is in air, it may fall down or not now. Here fall down. But why it is stopped here? Who stopped it here? This book is stopped. Because of what? Because of normal forces is acting on this against the weight. Okay, clear or not? Yeah, according to you, that it is a middle, it will be comes, sir. That's why it stops. But because of middle, when it is a come in the traveling path, what happened? The normal forces are generated. Okay, clear or not? That normal forces opposes the weight. Suppose it is here now, it will be fall down. This portion is fall down because of what it weight. But here not fall down here. Okay, clear or not? Up to that it is not fall down. Why? Because there is a normal force is here working. But here it will be balanced in this particular place. Okay, clear or not? Here fully there is the weight is totally cancelled by our normal forces. Normal forces are nothing but the normal component of the bodies are working against the gravity force. Yes, whatever force is generated against the gravity because of normal component of the body. That is called what? Normal forces. When the normal forces are working, here there is it is a pressing is a possible. Got it or not? It is a pressing is a possible here. Got it or not? This is only about the normal forces. The normal forces and as well as the whatever the nature of area it is there. That is also main role played here. That is also main role played here. Got it or not? The two things are main role played here. One is the normal force. Another one is a frictional force. That is only frictional depending on normal forces and as well as the area of contact. Suppose it is smooth surface, one type of friction is there. It is a rough surface, another type of friction is also there. Got it or not? These two main components are influenced the friction. Okay, and one more thing. After this, we have the what is the advantages and what is the disadvantages of the friction. They given effects of friction. Okay, once check it. Friction is opposite the motion. Already we are discussed why it is opposite. The irregularity is increases. That is opposes the motion. Friction is a produce the heat. One second. Yes, this is the called of friction. One surface is a moving on another one. It is a produces the heat or not? Okay, it is a produces the heat. And as well as friction causes wear and as well as the tear also. Okay, what is the meaning of it? If we look at the shoes, those our old shoes and as well as the new shoes. One second, new shoes is contain at bottom whatever groove it is there very strong and as well as without changing of its shape it may be there. But when you observe your old shoes, okay, now somewhat it will be what contain less thickness. Who made that? You only, you cutting that? No. Earth made it is? No. Because of your normal force is pressed that shoe and it touch with the ground and that giving the friction. Okay, clear or not? And as well as one second, where our footwear is the more damage is a get at the front or otherwise at the back. At the middle, no problem. Why? Because we are not given any normal force on it, and that much is not pressed by our weight. Okay, clear or not? And that much of okay friction is also not applied. That is why it is okay now. Understood or not? There is it is depending on two factors. One is a normal force, another one is a yes, area of contact. Why? Because more area is not a contact with the earth by pressing. Got it or not? This is about friction, and as well as advantages of friction also there. So many advantages are there. Once check it, nails and screws hold in a wooden due to friction. Okay, clear or not? Nails and screws are holding a particular walls. How it is possible? How it is possible? Because of friction. Okay, now when we are hit by any hammer, it will be enter into that, but again it will be not come. Why? Because of friction, it is not under the motion. It will be stops its motion. Got it or not? In this way, there is a friction is applicable for that, and here is the power also transmitted during the friction belt only. Okay, got it or not? Because of the friction, there is the electrical power is also generated. Okay, clear or not? Where you know very well, so many science fair applications we are applicabilities at the speed breakers. At the speed breakers, when we are put any particular string like turbines, okay, when the vehicle is moving through the speed breaker, that will be pressing it, and from that there is a power is generated. Why? Because of friction, some powers, some work is done. When the work is done, the power is also generated. Got it or not? And next, the friction between our foot and ground helps us to walk ground without a slipping and a falling. You know very well. That is on the floor. What oil is there? Otherwise, the banana peel is there. It is possible to walk on that. It is a skid down maybe. Okay, why? Because it is not a given friction for our foot. Whatever necessity it is there. Got it? Next, after this, we are able to write a paper board because of what actually once check it. It is a possible to write on anyone. Suppose I am write it here now. What is this word? Tell me. What is this word? Tell me. It is appear now. Appear. Check it. Same thing I am written here. Okay, got it or not? Yes, clear or not? Yes, it is appear in the why? Because the no friction. The same thing. I just tap it only. I am written. One second now. Yes. No. Okay, it is not possible. Just you imagine now I am said friction. Okay. Yes, now tell me. Got it? My name it is actually Srinivas. Got it or not? Yeah, there is it is not a possible what appeal to you because there is no friction given to the stock piece by air. But when there is the surface is available, okay, it is a given friction. That is why only it is possible. Yeah, you have to write answers in air. Don't set to annual examination for it. Don't apply, sir. I'm right, sir. In air. Because of no friction, there is a no answer is appeared to, sir. Like that, don't set to me. Okay, got it? Yeah, there is our pen is given influenced by the friction. That's why only the pen, whatever ink is there, that will be fall on the paper. Otherwise, it is not possible. Got it or not? Yes, means the friction made more work for us. It makes the more work for us also. Okay, clear or not? In case the friction is there, no homework, nothing. Got it or not? Yeah, like that, there is a friction is permit. There is a friction is the what? Actually, it will be used for that writing purpose. Friction between the road and surface, the permit for a safe driving. In case there is very smooth there, okay, the vehicle is moving only, it will be not stopped. Okay, clear? Yes, and that will be also one of the best thing for a safe driving. More friction is there, the more grip is available to the road and tires, and it will be yes easily and safely the body is moving. Okay, got it or not? And so many of